Brakta Yahweh, Brakta Yahusha, Brakta Yahweh, Brakta Yahusha, Brakta Yahweh, Brakta Yahusha, Brakta Yahweh, Brakta Yahusha. Give all praise to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahusha, Hashem, Karakata. The one honest to the apostles, great lives on citation, all you Akim. Not what's pushing the truth is Yahweh coming in, Yahweh coming in. And we're going to call this, well, let me read the first scripture. A lot of you Israelites be forgetting where y'all at. So let's get this Psalms 23 and 4. Never forget where you at. This is Psalms 23 and I'm going to start at 1. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He make me to lie down in green pastures. And they had a movie called Green Pastures. They got all black people in it. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restoreth my soul. He leadeth me in the path of righteousness for his name's sake. Nay, yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. For thou art with me, thou rod and thou staff, they comfort me. Thou prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. Thou anointed my head with oil, my cup runneth over. See that? They couldn't stop this truth. Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah, we got the truth. Oh, it goes with it. Because we was once walking around in gross darkness. 3 generations from slavery, we weren't allowed to read, talk to each other. You know how much history is lost within that time period? And they did it on purpose. This was a systematic slavery, systematic. Everything was systematic. I'm going to show you why I'm reading it. Let's go back to the first one. Okay, so this is police killing of black and brown people may be double previous estimate. La Raza database. So on Democracy Now. Let y'all hear a little bit of it.
Coming up, we speak to 2 researchers with the La Raza database research project that reveal the number of brown and black people killed by police may be more than double the amount that's widely reported. Back in 30 seconds.
Trayendo atención a la discriminación adentro de esta nación, porque esta situación es parte de una condición racista, clasista. Disparan a la gente cuando están entre la vista, afuera en la frontera o adentro en el centro. Solo por acento, ahora está ausente el color de tu piel.
From that album by various artists to accompany the new Raza database project, which we are talking about now. This is Democracy Now!, democracynow.org. I'm Amy Goodman with Juan Gonzalez. As we turn to a shocking new report that estimates 35,000 people have been killed by law enforcement in the U.S. since the year 2000, and that the number of brown and black people killed by police may be more than double the amount widely reported. The Raza database project was founded by the late Roberto Rodriguez, also known as Dr. Sindley, who died in July. Rodriguez was associate professor of Mexican-American studies at the University of Arizona, who himself survived a brutal police assault in 1979 when Los Angeles sheriff deputies beat him for taking pictures of them beating another man. He spent the rest of his life fighting police brutality and writing about Chicano culture. In 2021, he joined Democracy Now! To discuss how preliminary findings of the Raza database project's report show deaths of Latinx and indigenous people at the hands of police were undercounted by 1/4 to 1/3 in national databases and were virtually ignored by the media.
One of the things that we asked ourselves as a group, should we count all deaths, in custody, etc.? And everybody said yes. And now, personally, I wanted just the ones that are unjustified. But how do you determine what's unjustified when you don't have a judicial system that works? It's like I would say 99.9% impunity, both in the killings that we examine and also the Border Patrol. You know, you can count in one hand with a finger or two to spare of police officers that are doing hard time, say 30, 40, 50 years to life. You know, I doubt there's even 5. Personally, I think that's the actual solution. Until you see that, you're not going to see anything. No reform is going to fix anything, because all the cop has to say is, I feared for my life, you know, and that absolves everything.
The late Professor Roberto Cintly Rodriguez, fondly referred to.
And, you know, watch it yourself. You know, I would advise, you know, you Israelites to be caught up. It's on Democracy Now! Fucking like, there it is. Police killing the black and brown, so y'all can see it yourself. See the year. This ain't no long ass time ago. 2023 of October. So that's why I read the first scripture, that though we walk through the valley and shadow of death, that we shall. Let me read it again. This Psalms, and this is heavy. This is Psalms 23:1. The Lord is my shepherd; I will not want. He make me to lie down in green pasture. He leadeth me beside the still water. He restoreth my soul. He leadeth me in the path of righteousness for his name's sake. Because Yahweh Bashem Yahushua gave us his name through the apostle as a great millstone. It say, yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. For thou art with me, thou rod, thou staff, that comfort me. See that? And I'm going to give a little testimony. When I was, I think 19 years old, I had an officer chasing me late night and so forth. And Issacharite on top of this. And he also killed a white teenager here in Kenosha, Wisconsin. And the white father got his son on the billboard, and he paid for the billboard even to this day, even though it happened damn near 10 years ago. And the Latin cop chased me down the street around the house, caught me in the back, handcuffed me, rolled me over, told me to open my mouth. I refused. He took out his revolver, he shammed it in my mouth. Then I opened it, and he put his gun in my mouth, and he told me, he said, I can kill you right now, and no one would ever know, and no one would care. So I was an example of what we're witnessing in this lesson I'm doing. Fast forward it up, I'm outside prophesying. My, I think 14-year-old, 15-year-old, with his cousin come over. It's a Saturday night. Me and the Icons from GMS, Wisconsin, getting off the bus from prophesying, coach line, make it in the house. As soon as I make it in the house, hey, what Lil John at? Oh, he ain't making it in yet. He with his cousin, with his best friend Bailey. It's a correct. They went to get some pizza or something, or Wingstop, and then my son walk in, and he somebody at the door. I go to the door. It's one officer, young officer, standing like this, and there's one standing on the steps. When I come out, they, John Jackson, yes. Oh, we almost killed your son tonight. Like, what? But through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shah, yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. For thou art with me, thou Lord, thou rod and thou staff that comfort me. See that? So through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shah, those two events didn't get taken for the wrong, because Yahweh Shah is with us in the valley of shadow of death. And number 5, thou preparest a table before me in the presence of my enemy. Thou anoint my head with oil, my cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. And that's where we at today. Because as we walking through the valley and shadow of death, and you see these reports that's coming out, and we seeing it more and more on TV, we understand that, you know, they finna bring Trump in. They want blood, sweat, and tears. Let's get that dude running. I got some more too, because there's a lot of witchcraft around here too. This Deuteronomy 28. And Deuteronomy 28 and 64. And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people from one end of the earth even unto the other. And there thou shalt serve other gods which neither thou nor thy father have known, even wood and stone. Christianity and Islam, Catholicism, Calvinism, Protestant, Apostolic, Seventh-day Adventist, Jehovah's Witness. And among these nations shalt thou find no ease here in America. Neither shall the sole of thy foot have rest. See that? This is not your rest. That's why Puffy, LeBron James, and all of them, Jay-Z and them, have to do what? They have to go into making a covenant with death and be a part of these secret society orders. For you to get any traction here, you have to be a part of the Sigma Pi Delta Kappa Alpha Boule Society, Black Carcasses, NAACP. See that? All of them go along with Esau and his witchcraft, which witchcraft is normal here in America. Matter of fact, let me get that. Let's get that. This is how this place was conceived. This Isaiah 47:1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground. There is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans. For thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. And we seeing that. Take the millstone and grind meal, uncover the locks, make bare the legs, uncover the thighs, pass over the river. All your jobs gone. Thou nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thou shame shall be seen. And this is a part of it. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man. Yeah, Yahushua is coming back as an angelic force. As for our Redeemer, the Holy One, the Lord of hosts is his name, the Holy One of Israel. Sit thou silent and get into darkness, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called the Lady of Kingdoms. I was wroth with my people. I have polluted my inheritance and given them into thou hands. Thou didst show them no mercy. And the report just showed that. And I got another one. Matter of fact, let's see, did they fulfill what they supposed to have done? Because it said, thou didst show them no mercy, right? Watch this. Y'all like history, right? I ain't gonna get to the witchcraft.
Enslavement, torture, rape, and brutality, and it carries on. About 1/4 of the way in here, bans on testifying against whites, and you are in my lifetime. 1/4 of the way in that slide, you are in my lifetime, where it was technically legal to murder black people in this country. I would love to never again hear another white person say I didn't own slaves, as if that ended on that day. And about halfway in at employment discrimination, you are now in 2019 with copious empirical evidence. And if you don't know some of these things, that's on you to educate yourself. But I'm going to pick it up in 2019, and let me repeat, copious empirical evidence. Employment discrimination, educational discrimination, bias laws and policing, white flight, subprime mortgages, mass incarceration, school-to-prison pipeline, disproportionate special education referrals and punishments, testing, tracking, school funding, biased media, voter suppression, cultural mockery, historical omissions, unaddressed trauma, to name a few. It's a system.
Okay.
Enslavement.
It's a system. So let's see, did the system work? This Isaiah 47:6. I was wroth with my people. I have polluted my inheritance and given them into thou hand. Thou didst show them no mercy. Upon the ancient hast thou very heavily laid thou yoke. And thou sayest, I shall be a lady forever. And that's why you have Trump saying he finna make America great again. And you Edomites think that, yeah, this what's finna happen. And you 2/3 Jakes think that, yeah, we finna be a part of making this place great. No, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua finna destroy this place. And thou sittest, I shall be a lady forever, so that thou didst not lay these things to thy heart, neither didst remember the lighter end of it. Oh, slavery was a long time ago. Nobody want to hear about that. Pull yourself up by your bootstraps. But you see all the other things they have done since 2019, right? Therefore, hear now this, thou that art given in pleasure. See that? Because all y'all do here is bread and circuses and entertain yourself. That's all America's about, entertainment. That dwelleth carelessness, that say in thou heart, I am, and none else beside me. I shall not sit as a widow, neither shall I know the loss of children. But these two things shall come to thee in a moment, in one day, the loss of children and widowhood. They shall come upon thee in their perfections. For the multitude of thy sorcery and the great abundance of thy enchantment. For thou hast trusted in thy wickedness. Thou hast said, none seeth me. Thy wisdom and thy knowledge, it has perverted thee. And thou shalt say in thy heart, I am, and none else besides me. Right? Therefore shall evil come upon thee. Thou shalt not know from whence it riseth, because a lot of y'all don't know what the fuck going on. And mischief shall fall upon thee, that thou shalt not be able to put it off. And desolation shall come upon thee suddenly, which thou shalt not know. Stand now without enchantments and with the multitude of thy sorceries. That's why I said, you Jakes, y'all have to go into that magic to get a part of this riches, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth. 1776, Adam Weishaupt, the Bavarian occultist group, set up America, May 1st. Youth, it is, if so be that thou shalt be able to profit, if so be that thou mightest prevail. Thou art weary in the multitude of thy counsels. Let not the astrologies and stargazers and monthly prognosticators, because that's what y'all deal with. Y'all call them tarot card readers or star watchers. Stand up and save thee from these things that shall come upon thee. Behold, they shall be as stubble. The fire shall burn them. They shall not deliver themselves from the power of the flame. There shall not be a coal to warm it, nor fire to set before it. So you ain't finna do like the devilish firefighters. You set a fire before something and it'll burn to it. And no, them days over with. They shall, thus shall they be unto thee with whom thou hast labored, even thou merchants from thy youth. They shall wander every one to his own quarters. None shall save thee. Right? And so, since the beginning, right, I'm going to show y'all some pictures I ran across. Here I am delivering at this crib. And I noticed, I said, wait a minute. Is that what I think it is? So I was making a delivery. I go to this house, right? You can't see. Come on. And you see the number, right? So it got Demon Pen on the wall, right? With the American flag above it. And you see the numbers, right? 3, 2, 6, 1. So you got 6. You got 3, 2, that's 5. 1, that's 6. You got 6 and 3, that's 9, that's 6. Then you got 6, 3, 9, 2, 11, 12, 6. So all together, no matter how you play with these numbers, you go 6, 3, 1, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, 6, 2, 1, 6, 7, 8, 9. Same thing. No matter how you play with this number, it's always going to go back to 666. You can always make 666 out of this with this address, with the American flag, with Pan. So, a lot of y'all, like, what the hell they got to do with anything? Easy. You got to do today witchcraft. Codex Magica, the snake eating his own tail. And here go your paintings of, what's this say? Replace Michelangelo Florence Man, a green man idol sculpture by the famous Italian Renaissance art. See, this is the so-called Renaissance art, which these is demons. It's nothing but the Baphomet, right? See it? Go to page. Read it for yourself. See that? They not being. Now look at this. And look at the what I see. Same thing. See that? So this is the witchcraft that's here in America. We not ignorant to it. See that? So even though it's like, oh, I'm just driving down in what was that? West Allis. Oh, I'm just in West Allis. You know, this is where the Edomites stay. It's nice. There's no crime. It's beautiful over there. No. Them Edomites are Satanists. A lot of them are witches and warlocks. And there go the proof right there. So you thinking, you know, being a Jake, oh, I'm in a good neighborhood. I moved over here by the white people. You still in the valley and shadow of death. See that? You still in the valley and shadow of death. So let's get the scripture, Isaiah 29 and 15. I have to answer that after this. Isaiah 29 and 15. Woe unto them that seek deep to hide their counsel from the Lord, and their works are in the dark. And they say, who seeth us, and who knoweth us? Yahweh Shai, he showed us. Surely your turning of thing upside down should be esteemed as the potter's clay. For shall the work say of him that made him, he made me not? Nor shall the thing framed say of him that framed, he is have no understanding. See, because you Edomites, Yahweh Shai gave us to y'all hands. That's why we woke up and y'all looking stupid. I'm going to jump down. This Isaiah 29 and 18. And in that day shall the deaf hear the word of the book, and the eyes of the blind shall see out of obscurity and out of darkness. The meek also shall increase their joy in the Lord, and the poor among men shall rejoice in the Holy One of Israel. For the terrible one is brought to nothing, you Edomites, and the scores and the scorner is consumed, and all that watch for iniquity are cut off. See that? So all you Jakes who going along with this shit, you ain't got no problem with going with the RFID chip and moving forward with your master plans, y'all out of here. LeBron James and them, see how he got Bronny already prepped? You see how T.I. and all them got their sons and everybody prepped into their next, y'all ain't finna make it. It said that make a man an offering to a word and lay a snare of him that reproveth in the gates, and turn aside the just from the things to naught. See that? Because this is what you supposed to have been doing. This supposed to have been your resting place. See that? So y'all gonna have to figure it out. Let me see. Let me jump back to that. Let me see. I wish you never jumped ship. Okay, Con. Yeah, we good. Let's get that Malachi 4:1. I ain't gonna make this too long. Matter of fact, I think we're gonna kind of end it with this. But you gotta bring out their witness. This Malachi 4:1. For behold, the day come that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble, them ICBM missiles. And the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith the Lord of hosts, that it shall leave neither root nor branch. But unto you that fear my name shall the Son of Righteousness arise with healing in his wings, and ye shall go forth and grow up as the calf of the stall, and ye shall tread down the wicked, for they shall be ashes under the soles of your feet in the day that I shall do this, said the Lord of hosts. Remember ye the law of Moses, my servant, which I command unto him in Hebron for all Israel with my statutes and judgment. Behold, I will send ye Elias, the prophet, before the coming of the great and dreadful day of the Lord. And he shall turn the hearts of the father to the children, and the heart of the children to the father, lest I come and smite the earth with a curse. And with that, shalom. Wait till them chariots come.